Also, don't forget, 200 likes is the goal. If you want a part 3, like the video. It's just rude if you don't like the video, honestly. Like, it would be so rude of you to not like this video. Did you like it? Did you like it? Good. Hey guys, it's the Pink King here. It's official. I gave you all a week to get the last video to 200 likes, and not only did you guys do that, you absolutely nailed it. So today, we're back for one more hybrid video. Now, if you're unaware of what this series is and what rules will be used in this video, go back and watch part 1. The link for that will be in the description. Go watch it and get an understanding as to what we're doing here today, and then come right back here. Now, unlike last time, there's only going to be 2 hybrids this video again. Unfortunately, I know, it's very sad. However, I think you guys are going to enjoy the selection of hybrids I've got for you all today, because let's just say they're interesting. Oh yeah, and let's not forget names. First up, we have the Paradeinonychus with Rocky Push Attack Rock 6431 having the genius name of Zeus. And so here we have Zeus. Next we have Love People 777 with the name Bart for the Allocopy hybrid. So we now have Bart. And finally, by Hocus 1, our Giganotospidus will now be named Crasher. Again, thank you all for your name suggestions, and with that, let's begin, shall we? First up, we have Rexo & Co, who suggested we fuse the Mamuksaurus and a mammoth, aka Mamuksaurus. And with a name that good, I could not turn that down. When creating Mamuksaurus, I was initially quite hesitant as to how to approach it initially. Did I want to create something with a more mammalian body or a more theropod-esque body? And so ultimately, seeing as it was an unnatural hybrid, I tried to go in the middle, you could say, creating something that looks like it has no idea why it exists at all. It's got a chunky body with a dab of shaggy fur with nice elephant feet, similar to a mammoth, but the stance and the skull, it's all very theropod-like. It's freaky looking, but I really like this chunky monstrosity. It's ugly, but in a way that makes sense considering what's in its DNA. As for its colors, well, this is down to its fusion typing of earth and wind, with the mammoth being the earth element and the Mamuksaurus being the wind element. These two typings have always been a sort of rival to one another in the Dinosaur King anime, so having a freak hybrid have both, I think, adds to the against nature sort of idea here. It's going against natural order, and I think that just works for this. Honestly, this was really engaging for me because trying to figure out how to put a mammal and a dinosaur together is really interesting. It reminded me of the hybrids in Jurassic World the game. Shout out to anyone if you know what I'm talking about there. But what about this thick boy's move card? Well, seeing as this is a chunky boy, I gave him a move I like to call Arctic Impact. For this move, the Mamuksaurus shoots into the air a cloud of intense frost through its trunk, and once it's coming down hard with snow and frost, the dinosaur will slam its tail down into the ground, opening a fissure underneath its opponent, swallowing it down into the earth before burying it in all the snow it launched within the air. And finally, the Mamuksaurus will charge at full speed before finishing the opponent off in a concentrated strike from its tusks. And with that, may I present you all Mamuksaurus. You know what? I can't mention one person here. And would you like to know why? Because ever since I uploaded my first part to this series a few weeks ago, one hybrid has been suggested the most by far. Not by one person, not by two people, but by every single one of you. All of you watching this video, you all suggested this. And so you all get credit here. All of you do. What is that hybrid? Well, if you don't know, then you're like that 1% who's not in the know. Do I even need to say it at this point? It's the Ultimasaurus. Now, if you recall my prior video on this series, you will know I talked about a cancelled toy line by Kenner called Chaos Effect, a Jurassic Park toy line where the dinosaurs are hybrids. And the reason this line was so remembered well is all thanks to this Ultimasaurus, a strange fusion between several dinosaurs that became so iconic. So much that people who have never even heard of the toy line but have still seen this dinosaur in particular, it just somehow managed to become so viral within the Jurassic community. So when it came to designing this creature, it was not hard as I originally thought. I already had a good idea where to begin, and right away I knew instantly what this hybrid's typing would be. A cross between lightning and fire. In addition, with the Ultimasaurus having T-Rex and Triceratops in its DNA, and seeing as the two poster childs of Dinosaur King are Terry and Jump, it was like a match made in heaven to put these two typings together. And for this dinosaur's move card, I've decided to give it an equal amount of awesome for its move. Something I like to call the Thunderous Eruption. Once activated, the Ultimasaurus begins to harness both thunder from the sky and heat from the earth. However, seeing as how unnatural the hybrid is, its move card is also the same, just like that. Similar to the move Fire Scorcher in the anime, this move just as unstable as the Ultimasaurus is, so much so that if it uses it, it will destroy itself. It is a literal one-shot kills all. And so, once it harnesses enough heat and thunder, it will practically explode, releasing a pulse of scorching fire that's riddled with shocking lightning strikes, essentially nuking itself and all enemies on sight. And with that, may I give you all the Ultimasaurus. Wow, now that was a very strange and yet fitting way to end such a strange series. In conclusion, I really liked these outcomes. They were bizarre and captured the hybrid freak nature I was trying to go for, and I think it worked out super well. And it's only now as I'm recording this that I drew both of them in the same pose. Oops, I'm so unoriginal. For me, I would say the Ultimasaurus is my favorite, but out of these two, it's very close, as the other one is not far behind in me liking it. But what do you guys think? Do you like these hybrids? Also, remember, comment down below what names you want these hybrids to be called, because the next time I do a redrawing video like this, I will be sure to shout out the best names possible for these creatures. So, if you have a name for either one of these that you think deserves to be its official name, then comment them down below. I will see your comment. And also, if you want another redrawing series video sooner rather than later, then get this video to 150 likes within a week. If we get 150 likes within a week, I will make another redrawing series episode sooner rather than later. What will it be? What will the topic be? Oh, I've got some ideas in mind, but if you want to see them, you're going to have to like this video. Did you like it? You better have. And with that, peeps, it's been the Pink King here, and I will see all of you next time.